What if we wanted to make more jokes?
You can keep making jokes. Jokes are good. I think I've got...
Time for that later.
Am I supposed to hear anything?
Not yet.
No.
I'm going to let it go for like a minute or two because doing it this way, my processor just freaks out.
You are kind of doing like a weird, like, glitchy thing right now, too.
Yes.
I don't know.
That happened last
So
time. Like the first 2 minutes of the stream were just like constant.
Can't
freeze.
handle it.
Yep.
You gotta get up to speed.
this
Gotta
is
warm up the engine.
This is not how you're supposed to screen capture. We're gonna try to make it happen. She needs more power, Captain. I'm giving her all she's got.
Man, I'm actually watching the stream right now, and
Yeah.
I'm watching the
You see
little
the credits? Yep.
just jitter their way across the screen.
Okay, I think I just saw them fix a little bit.
Yeah, now it's smoother.
A little smoother, yeah.
A little smoother.
Yeah, I mean, it was this. I'm using this as kind of a temporary measure. I'm hoping this is not the way forward, but it is what it is.
That's bizarre. Is it just? It's literally gotta warm up the engine. It's just like,
Yeah.
It needs a few minutes to.
My processor has
Get
everything.
going.
Everything has to settle in. Yep.
Yeah.
This is not how it wants to screen capture at all. Alright, let's get this show on the road. The road of Frame Rate Town.
Population 14 per second.
14 per second.
Wow, there's already 13 people watching.
Oh god. Listening to us talk about our frame rates.
Yep. How dare you.
Correct, just listening to you talk about it.
Yeah.
Webcam is slightly jacked up. Oh. I scrolled way past that. There we go. Hello, everyone. Eric Watson here, freelance writer, player of games, writer of words, recorder of videos, and tabletop role-playing aficionado. Welcome to our weekly live stream Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition online role-playing adventures. I'm joined, as always, by my most excellent friends. Chris, playing the noir detective, human, inquisitive rogue Mannix.
Hello.
Heather, playing the wickedly silent but deadly half-drow assassin rogue Kaless.
Hello.
Rochelle is unfortunately out sick tonight, normally playing the popular and charismatic Triton Bard of Whispers, Gillian. Raymond, playing the heedlessly brave Turtle Battle Master Fighter Rogue, George.
So if Rochelle's not here, is she not included in part of your excellent friend?
I did mention her, I did, didn't I? And Reese, playing the undead-hating, animal-loving Hill Dwarf Druid of the Moon, Theron.
Hello.
We stream our sessions live on YouTube every Friday evening. Catch up on previous episodes on my YouTube page, as well as read weekly session recaps at roguewatson.com and watch my behind-the-scenes No Players Allowed live series Crafting Annihilation on Thursday mornings. If you would like to support the channel, please check out patreon.com/roguewatson. Shoutouts to Platinum patrons Andrew, Brian, Richard, and Joe, and Gold patrons RPG Papercrafts, Charming Grenade, Pretty Boy, and Yuma, Marcos, David, Vicente, Gilberto, Sean, aka Cert2B, Adam, and Dead Lizard Lounge. Thank you all for your support. For our campaign, we use
You turned into a
Roll20.net.
song.
For getting a little sing-songy with it. Every time I get just used to it, we get like another patron, then I got to get into another rhythm.
Yeah.
You need to practice your what is that, like in commercials with the terms and agreement at the very end?
Yeah, speeder.
Side effects may include vomiting, diarrhea, upset stomach.
Start 2B.
Yep.
So that's a side effect of something.
That's right. We are using Discord once again. The quality is suspect, but hopefully still better than what Roll20 can give us. Yeah. Previously on Tomb of Annihilation, the party descended down the Great Plateau of Mabala and headed into the swamps of the Aldani Basin. Before reaching the swamps, they saw a miraculous sight. A spherical chunk of the jungle before them had been completely frozen solid, and the temperature plummeted to well below freezing. They noted footprints, human and reptilian, leading into the middle of the frozen area towards the west, but lost track after they exited the magical ring of frost. Continuing on to the southwest, the swamp was full of creepy noises and creepy crawlies. One of their first nights, they woke up with swarms of stinging centipedes crawling around their bodies, which nearly brought down Gillian. The next day, they had to fight off a giant plant monster as they crossed waist-high swamp water. Yeah, and George got the flu from it, basically.
Yeah.
Theron was able to heal him, thankfully. Deep into the Aldani Basin, they found a 20-foot-high wall of thorns that encircled something. Inside, they could hear the endless croaks of hordes of grung, and other sounds too, including ferocious tiger growls. They left Annette and Vorn at the entrance and squeezed inside. Theron led the way through the twists and turns of the thorny maze, confident he could find the exit. They battled a trio of ghouls and a small grung patrol, and now find themselves deep inside the foreboding maze. And I've got a fun way of getting rid of not having to run a player character that's not here. Because guess who just got lost in the maze?
Oh no, that's not fair.
Sorry,
Found
folks.
more centipedes.
That's right.
Oh, but what if we need
She's
her?
our healer. We're gonna need her. She's
Yeah.
gonna get lost.
Alas. You guys turn a corner
got
and
lost?
do not see Gillian.
Oh.
Hey, I can heal when she's not.
When you're not a bear.
But I'm not a bear. When is he not a bear?
Don't expect me to do it mid-battle, no.
Right.
Oh man.
Theron, I need another survival check from you as you march your way
No
through
problem.
the thorny maze.
I dare to roll flow.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
Nothing but 20s last session.
Oh boy.
Yep. Now we're all lost in the maze.
So maybe we're lost, but Gillian knows the right way.
Yeah.
You should have followed
Gillian
Gillian.
went the right way.
She's like, no, guys, we turn left here. And Theron's like, no, we turn right. And she's like, well, I'm going left. And we're all like, well, we're going to follow the bear.
He's been right 100% of the time so far.
That's right.
Mhm.
As you all move through a particularly thorny and tight corridor, Theron, you kind of start sweating bullets a little bit because you're like, whoa, wait a minute. I don't know. Did I already go this way or did I go that way?
Better not say anything.
No, yeah, you keep that confidence going. Everybody's kind of following you dutifully because you've been rocking it so far.
Theron knows exactly where he's going.
Why are you talking to yourself in the third person?
George has an excellent memory, yeah. George, at some point you're like, wait a minute, I think we've been through this way before. But as you all move through a particularly tight corridor with really protruding thorns, large sections of the vine wall suddenly seem to spring to life as you all become entangled as grasping vines start shooting in around you. And I would like everyone to give me strength saving throws, please. And I realize I haven't put you on the map
boy.
yet, and I will in a moment, I promise.
Wait, why is it gotta be strength? Because I ain't got none of that.
Yeah. I don't think-
Got none of that.
I have to find one now.
I ain't got buns, son.
Did you miss arm day this week, Mannix?
Yep.
You
Apparently
needed
this
some leg
work
day?
I ain't got none. I don't want none.
Flat as a pancake back there.
Yep,
That's right.
this is bad touch.
Oh, I don't wanna. You said a strength saving throw?
Strength saving throw. I need to do the tabaxi.
Man. Oops. Yeah, I got a 7.
Alright. That's 1 tabaxi and 2 tabaxi. Alright.
George says, screw y'all guys.
All of you
Bye.
except George become entangled in these vines
Oh,
as
no.
they swarm around you.
Of course.
Yep.
That's not fair. Roll the same as George.
And then, George, you dance away as a vine snakes out and attempts to grab you.
Just happens to have more strength.
And your eyes light up because this does look like what you would think is an assassin vine. Ooh. And, George, I do
Yeah.
believe that is going to grab your ass.
Wait, what?
Assassin Vine. It came for you.
So,
Oh, so I don't get grabbed, yet I get...
Because you didn't get grabbed, you got attacked. That seems to be the.
so you see in front of you, the part of the vine wall has become animated and has reached out and grabbed George. And then behind you, another one became animated and shot its vines into the ground. And then vines came up and grabbed all the rest of you, essentially. Because all of you
Hey, we
failed
have
at the
the-
strength saving throw.
Worst end of the stick, George. We're mildly inconvenienced.
So,
That's right.
yeah, you all are restrained by these vines. George, you took 11 damage, and you are currently being grappled and restrained by the vines.
So you did get it worse for
You
making.
did get it
the
worse. Yeah, you are being actively attacked. Everybody else got the AoE. And now I'm going to move you on the map, and then I need everybody to roll initiative.
Right? That's what you get for
That
taunting the vine.
doesn't make sense.
He is
I'm being
upset.
punished for
That's right.
cheating.
Literally, I had it in my notes like whoever makes the save is going to get attacked by the other one.
Now George wishes more of us had made the save.
That's right.
Did I bring you all over?
Initiative?
Yeah.
I'm rolling great so far this evening.
Me too.
Yeah.
Alright, where's my little character at? Alright, zoom in here. Oops, wrong way.
Alright,
There
so
I
we
am.
need to go back to look up what restrained is. Alright, so that counted as the surprise round for the Assassin Vines. So
I really need to take that feat for like alert so you can never be surprised.
you like that one, yeah.
Pretty
So,
good one.
Currently, you are
Especially so far.
all restrained. George is also being actively grappled by a monstrously large vine. Your speed is 0. Attack rolls. Your current attack rolls have disadvantage, and attack rolls against you have advantage, and you have disadvantage on dex saving throws. That's what restrained is, as a reminder. So, Kaless, the vines are currently encircling your basically lower half of the body. And you see, let's see, what can you see? Okay, yeah, you can tell. You're in a very, very tight place, and there is large animated parts of the vine wall to the north and south of you.
Okay.
Well, you can unentangle yourself, but it takes an action. Let's see. It's an athletics check. You can use your action to free yourself on a successful athletics check.
Wow.
Because that's gonna go any
Yeah.
better than strength. Yes, Sean, we are screwed.
Yeah. Immediately.
Well, forget what this dagger does again. Silver dagger. We never put it in my thing.
Oh, my bad. I was meant to do that. I think it can blind in a cone.
Can I blind a vine?
You are pretty sure that plants have blind sight out to a certain distance.
No eyeballs.
They do not have eyeballs.
Okay. Well, I guess I could drop my jar of alchemist fire that I still have. Try to burn the vine?
I mean, I assume plants are probably susceptible to fire.
Would setting a plant on fire with a jar of alchemist fire, like, make it continuously burn, or is that just like a one-time thing? That's the one thing I don't understand with that.
It's a one-time attack. Whether or not things catch fire is kind of up to the DM at that point, depending on what's around.
Would the DM allow the vines to catch on fire?
So,
where does the husband want to sleep tonight?
yeah, you recall that when George attempted to get near the vines last time to do anything to them, he did try to attack them at one point, and they just kind of regrew. So you have a feeling these vines are not normal vines. They seem to be some kind of magical properties, and the fact that these living chunks of the vine seem to exist on there.
All right. Well, I guess I'm just gonna screw it. I guess I'll try an athletics check to get out. Can we like converse about maybe like an acrobatics check in the future of like the wiggling and the like sucking in, pulling out a rib to like make myself smaller to like just go whoop type of thing?
What?
Maybe.
Oh, I didn't roll for the tabaxi, did I? My bad. Alright, luckily they're slow as hell anyway.
Can we set a stream of consciousness as a way to get out of the vines?
Mm-hmm. How about a 14? Will 14 do it?
A 14 will free you from the vines, yes.
Yes!
You spend your turn, however you want to flavor it. You're either scooting out or hacking away at them or whatever it is you do, but you are able to free yourself.
All right.
That was your action. You do have a move still. This whole area is difficult terrain, and obviously you've got allies right next to you, so it's not easy, but you do have move left.
I'll come up here next to the tabaxi with this guy.
Okay. No, never mind. You already used your action. I was gonna say you could do it on somebody else, but that was your action. George, you are. Let's see, where are you? Let's see. It takes damage at the start of each of its turns. Target is restrained, and it takes poison damage at the start of each of its turns. I think that's your turn then.
Presumably.
Yeah. All right, George. You start your turn, and you feel the vines pulse and constrict around you as it just injects this horrifying poison into you.
Dear.
And you scream pretty loudly as it does 27 points of
Oh my
poison
god!
damage. I rolled pretty damn good too. 3 6s.
George goes limp.
What the fuck? Okay.
Oh, man.
You do note that this vine, that seems to be its only like vine that it has. So it currently has you grabbed.
That's reassuring, guys.
I got this.
It's only going to kill one of us at a time.
Yeah.
That's...
All right. Well, let's start my turn. I get to roll a death saving throw.
Go for it. You succeed.
Yay.
Darren.
I will try to set these things on fire.
Ooh, someone needs a flaming sphere. What do I use for that?
I'm gonna slam it in the one next to the tabaxi.
Do I have a flaming sphere? Okay. What did I use for that thing? Oh, this will work.
Someone at some point recommended you can actually make a character sheet of a spell. It's just that token. You can just drag it in
yeah.
at will.
All right, where would you like it at exactly? Right next to the tabaxi, or
I mean,
you just want to slam it into the thing, right?
yeah. So that the tabaxi don't get hurt by it
Okay.
initially.
Let's see. So does it do it when you slam it, or on the?
I'm just gonna have it appear
sphere?
onto that thing.
Uh-oh.
Here, I'll give you control of this token.
Okay.
There you go.
As a
Alright.
bonus action, you can slam
Yeah.
the sphere into someone.
Okay, that's
As
what I
my
was looking
bonus
for.
action, I want to turn into a bear.
Ah,
So sorry, my question was: does the flaming sphere do something now, or no?
No.
no,
Okay.
only if you use this bonus action.
Okay, gotcha. We're going bear. At the moment, you're gonna have to move if you want to go bear, and you are currently restrained.
Wouldn't going bear like break his restraint?
I mean, I would argue that he would take some severe damage and possibly crush Mannix and George if he bear forms right here.
That's right.
George is already dead. So.
Yeah, George is dead.
George is dead.
George is on the ground. He's not taking up any space.
That's true. If you want to just shove Mannix into the wall, then I will let you bear form here.
That's okay. I'll just go Deinonychus.
Okay.
Go
Smaller.
Deinonychus. He's so cute. He doesn't look.
It is a really funny, cute token. I don't know. Very odd. Okay, you are in the same hex. I guess I can get rid of Theron's form. Let's see, what are you? 13 initiative. That puts you as a 13. You almost rolled the same. Alright, so that was your action to use the flaming sphere, and then bonus action to shape, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. The tabaxi.
If I failed that first save, I'd still be alive right now.
You would. You absolutely would.
Yep.
Congratulations.
I would have 1 HP, but I'd still be alive.
Yeah.
All jealous of you for a second.
Yeah. Well, I did still have to hit you, and I did with the other constrict. The tabaxi are both going to try to free themselves with their action. So go river first. She does free herself, and then flask. Also, they're both free. I guess they're just gonna stay there for now. Kind of look at Celeste and just kind of look at each other and look at the situation around and spend their turn just hacking away with their claws, just clawing away at the vines. So that vine, I'll say, is still kind of grappling George's body at the moment. It hasn't really realized George has gone down. It's maybe just sucking the life force on the bottom.
Just sucking the marrow.
Yeah.
It's like that straw when it reaches the end of the cup. It's just that sucking sound.
The top one will reach out and strike one of the tabaxi with a vine. Jesus. 12 damage. That one grabs the more silent brother as he gives out a yelp. And River kind of yells, "No!" Mannix.
That's when it would take damage from the fireball.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. How much damage is that?
2d6.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
12 damage.
Nice.
Darren, you see fire hit the vine, but you are disappointed to find that it doesn't seem to actually do as much damage as you expected.
Hmm.
Really? Fire on a plant. Okay.
Yeah, you notice these vines seem to be have some kind of either magical shimmering or something weird about them, but the fire doesn't seem to lick at them the way you were hoping.
They're very well watered.
Yep, they're very well watered plants. Yeah, you're in the middle of a swamp. Yeah,
Moist plant.
moist plants. Your only weakness.
Oh no!
Extremely moist.
Mannix, how do you deal with moist plants?
I don't. I was literally going to drink a potion of fire breathing and join in the fire attacks.
In the middle of
But-
this hallway of all your friends.
Yes.
And the tabaxi.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, well.
That's a fact. They glare at you.
George is dead, so it's okay.
Yeah.
They can't understand me. I'm a Deinonychus.
Do I have any?
That's when you find out they speak Deinonychus.
No.
I have no healing potions left at all. Sorry, George.
Thought it was so safe to speak all my insecurities in this form.
You can medicine
No.
him to stabilize him, I think, is a thing.
He's doing that on his own, just fine.
He'll stabilize himself.
He got one successful save. I trust his abilities. I guess I'll try to extricate myself. An athletics check?
What are you doing over there? Yeah.
Do it to yourself?
Athletics check, yes.
Okay. 15!
Yeah, you are able to hack away at those vines. All of you pretty much get rid of that. After the initial bad saving throw, you've all made the checks.
I got from my cunning action. Can I attempt to, if I can't heal George, is he still like wrapped up in the vine right now?
His limp body is currently still wrapped up in the vine. That's what I ruled for this round.
He's
Okay.
getting quartered as we speak.
That's right.
Poison is injected into him.
Does it look like I would take an attack opportunity if I stepped away from this plant?
Not currently, no. It seems to only have that one giant, thorny, veiny vine.
Okay.
Oh, really? Is it a throbbing vine?
It's a very
Although I was
viney
gonna go around this-
vine.
I was going to go around this corner and hide. That's where the rest of the token is. he's there
Is
too.
it-
He's basically
It's a
all
pulse
about
thing.
this plant wall.
Oh no. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Well, then I'm going to use my bonus action to dash then.
Okay. You all see Mannix hack away at his plants. and then just sprint
run.
away
Just
into
sprint
the
into the maze.
And he is gone forever.
Honestly, should this be a surprise to anyone at this point?
I don't.
No.
That's very on brand.
All right, that'll do it for me.
Kaless.
Well, I am not one for backing down from a fight, but is this one of those times where we should run away?
I don't know that we could easily run away from this.
For once, Kaless looks at Mannix and goes, maybe that is the right.
Is that the smart play here?
It might be. All right. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna start. I'll just start whacking at the plant. It's throbby vines. I would like to try to cut off the throbby
That's my
vine.
stage name, Throbby Vine.
Throbby vines. That's
It's so delightful.
your actor name.
Yeah. It's
Will a 26 hit a Throbby Vine?
it will. I don't see your attack roll.
That's because my connection to the server has been interrupted. There you go.
There we go.
That was popping up on mine for a second too, actually.
Yeah, me
dear.
too.
The world was briefly thinking about ending. Oh, no.
That's right.
FYI, if you guys decide to run away, I just want you to know that turtle's average weight is 450 pounds.
No. You know,
Man.
when I asked if you were wrapped in a vine, I was considering dragging you out of there.
Oh
but then,
yeah, he was considering it, George. I was
But
going.
he was wrapped that was going to become a lot of effort.
This
All right.
information would have been so good for Talus. 400 pounds, you
Yeah,
say?
I would have loved it. Levitate that turtle corpse, please. Yes, that stab seems to be very effective against this vine. The vine wall itself still appears to be nigh impenetrable, but this appears to be a living part of the vine wall that is very aggressive, and you are able to damage that.
Okay, then my offhand. 14?
14 will hit, yes.
For another 4.
Plant is not exactly dodging and weaving very well. All right, George, I would like you to give me another death saving throw, please.
Oh, he doesn't have it.
Oh no.
He should have been rescued.
You let me down, George.
It's all your fault.
I trusted you.
Your ability to self-resuscitate is a constant disappointment. Theron.
Alright, as a bonus action, I'm going to slam that sphere into the vines.
Slam that sphere. Thorny vines. Next up, it's Thorny Vines playing Slam That Sphere!
And I'm going to attempt to extricate myself with Deinonychus powers.
I'll give you advantage since you're a dinosaur.
Alright.
Dinosaur's easier.
You're just made of claws and teeth.
Don't need it. Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you.
You rip those vines to shreds.
Alright, that's all for me.
Okay. The Tabaxi, I will let River attempt to save her brother before we inject that poison. Which is a... okay. So she's going to use her action to try to get him out. Oh, she fails and screams. Slow!
Oh, can't Flask get themselves out?
It's the start of his turn, unfortunately.
Oh, I didn't know he was grappled, or I would have tried to do that.
Yeah, he got attacked like George did. So he is going to if he survives this, then he can try to get himself out.
I mean, the odds at that are unlikely,
takes-
Not
right?
great.
He's still up. He's panting badly.
Oh,
He
wow.
he gives off a shriek, but he's pretty big. And he will definitely try to get out of this situation. Oh, but he is not able to. He feels that pain
Jeez.
and just kind of shudders as he tries to get out. So
He
at this
gets
point,
more tangles.
both the Tabaxi are just locked in, trying to get the brother out. He's looking really, really bad, though. You don't think he can take another one of those at all. So that was the bottom vine, or that was the top vine, sorry. The bottom vine will now drop George's body and attempt to reach out and grab Theron.
Hey.
You want to be constricted, don't you? Holy shit.
Oh boy.
This is
Did it
getting,
take fire damage?
this is getting real nasty. The top one did, I think.
No, it gotta take more.
Yeah.
Because it
Started
attacked the
with the fire. That takes more damage.
Is that not what that 6+1 was up there?
That was me slamming it into it.
Oh,
Sorry,
gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Roll. Roll the fire damage again.
Whoops.
Wow. All right. But you're rolling well on this flaming sphere.
You are. Yeah. You do know it does seem to be resistant to the fire damage, but it is doing some damage. All right. So that vine is going to grab you
Jesus Christ.
for 20 damage with the crit.
Okay.
Still has Dino form on.
So I'm restrained again.
You are restrained again. Yes.
Okay.
And at the start of your turn, you will take that poison damage if you don't get out by then.
Which, as we know, will kill you.
It's pretty bad. Mannix.
Oh.
I'm gonna make a prediction. The party wipes, except for Gillian is still out there.
She has cut to Gillian's single-player adventure,
Gillian still plays.
where she has to save us all.
Yes.
And then she runs into a pack of ghouls, and the ghouls are you guys.
Oh no!
Oh shit, that's true. We do become undead. Wait.
What a twist.
I would like to attempt to stealth
Unless
over here.
Manic can save you all with his amazing turn.
I'm gonna attempt to stealth over here. Will a 14 allow me to creep quietly?
Yes, it will.
Creeper.
All right. I would like to
Creep on the
sneak up
creeper.
on this creeper as it's attacking everyone
You
else.
see the backside of that plant vine scooting.
Yep.
out.
And let's see if I can do some damage.
You need to figure out how to hide Rochelle's camera next time from the rest of us, because we're undead now.
Already thinking ahead.
She won't know what's going on with us.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. All right, 22, 16 damage to that one.
Nice. You stab that vine, and it's where you think its backside would be if it were not a plant.
And since I think I heard it begin to grapple Theron,
Yes,
pretty sure it's not going to attack me as I back up again.
that is correct. Only attack one at a time. All right, Kaless. So currently, Flask, the Tabaxi, the gray-skinned Tabaxi, gray-furred, and Theron Dinosaur are grappled by the two vines.
Okay.
The one in front of you
Oh.
does look like it has taken a beating.
Okay. Well, I'll still go over and try to pull Flask out of the vine.
Okay. Give me an athletics
Just-
check, please.
I have sympathy advantage.
Sympathy advantage. All right, you are able to free him from there. You grab arms and pull him out, and he looks like he is really trying to stifle, just screaming in pain.
Okay.
So he looks
Then,
pretty bad.
It's like one of those switch places pieces. So pull him out and then I'll step forward.
All right, yeah, I'll let you do that. Flask, River, the sister looks at you like she's about to hug you. Thank you so much. I could not
Give her
bear
that
to lose him.
side eye, the side eye. Don't touch me.
Yeah. George, give me a death saving throw, please.
Can I just die in peace?
Oh,
Oh man.
you gotta be
You're
in
about to.
in the world between worlds.
No. Oh, shnikes.
Theron, you are currently grappled. And you are starting your turn grappled, so you are going to take
A shit ton of damage.
a shit ton of damage. 22 poison
oh
damage.
my god.
11 points of damage. Haha! I'm a dwarf.
Oh
Okay.
wow.
Suck on that.
Dwarves are actually resistant to poison?
I hope so. That's how I've been playing it.
Oh yeah, you are. sorry, I didn't do that last time either. So what are you at right now?
I thought that was just a straight bludgeoning.
Oh,
Was it a mix?
that's true. Yeah, the other one was bludgeoning. You're right. That was crit. This is the 22. Okay, so that's 11. So you still do his dinosaur form, right?
Yep.
By my calculations. Okay. I just need to bring your dwarf.
I think we read that you keep your
Yeah.
all that
That's true.
shit.
Use
Everything
receivables.
good. I keep it.
Yeah, all the good things you keep.
All right. So you took what you said, 5 or 6 rollover. That ain't
Chat's
bad.
getting very worried that George is actually going to die.
I'm a little worried myself.
Darren, it is your turn still. Yeah.
Can I reach George from here?
I would allow it. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it literally just dropped him and basically grabbed you, so you're still all pretty near each other.
All right.
Why are you worried? I just need to make one more save.
George is like, I'm fine. I'm just dying.
I'm
No big
fine.
deal.
How many fails have you made?
1 fail, 2 successes.
Now, if he rolls a 1 on his death save, that's worth 2 fails. That's the nervous part.
Man.
So
I
you're,
mean, it's just
you're
5%
good
chance.
then.
What are the odds? 5%.
Really low. There's no way you could hit that.
There's no way, right?
What do I roll to help him?
You have healing spells, don't you? That would just bring him right back
Yeah,
up.
healing spells would
man.
be preferable.
I mean, or I think it's medicine to
It's a
stabilize,
medicine
but-
check to stabilize. If you have a healing spell,
Fine.
you can bring him up.
Whatever. Happy?
I mean,
I mean,
kind
you
of.
do you. Aaron literally asked George. He's like, "How do I heal you again? I don't remember.
Yeah, healing. I'm not.
All I know is how to kill."
What am I, a druid?
Alright, let me
You're a
ask.
dinosaur that
so-
occasionally masquerades as a druid.
That's right.
Or a bear
I
that
just-
masquerades as a druid.
I just took my HP down to 0, but am I supposed to go further than 0?
No,
No.
you do not.
Okay.
So you actually reached 7 right now.
The only thing that has to do with negatives, I think, is if you go past your con number.
Yeah, I think that one hit that brings you down, I think you have to track that
Yeah.
technically. George, I need a Constitution saving throw from you as you wake up from your near-death experience.
I'm at 7 HP.
You're at 7 HP.
Yes.
George, you withstand any lingering injuries.
Ah, yeah, nice.
I think you still have one, though. You still have a concussion from the last time.
Wait, I didn't take my bonus action.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, you want to slam your sphere?
Oh, I want to slam it, baby.
You slam it, Thorny Vines. You slam that spear.
Slam it down on the throbby vine.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so you see it do a little bit of flame damage. In the interest of the kindness of my heart, I will let George have a turn after Theron.
Will.
I will. Don't say the DM never gave you anything.
George is due to. Oh, am I going right now?
Right now. You gotta go right now. This offer is a limited time offer.
I'm disoriented. What's happening?
Kill the vines.
You've got giant killer vines coming after you. The top one has taken a severe beating. The bottom one has barely been touched. But they do appear to grapple people. They've hit every single time.
How dare you grab me? George says.
George has.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Hello!
Okay. George's wrath.
I don't have advantage on this thing, right?
You do not.
For 7.
That is very unimpressive damage for a crit.
Yep.
Is that really all? Yeah, I guess you just roll a 1. Huh. Alright. Well, that was a
Wow.
good hit. Either way.
Mm-hmm.
Can I cut off a piece with that crit?
Yeah. I will let you cut off a good chunk for yourself.
That's all I need, guys. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's get out of here.
Wait, did you do this on purpose? If so, I'm furious.
I'm furious.
Are you shocked?
Wait,
Wait, I'm not done. I'm not done.
Oh yeah,
I got my other-
you're-
I got my other
alright,
hand on
Alright. You're
I'm not
offhand.
Mannix.
The one and done.
Free healing.
Not
The one-armed
Mannix.
Mannix.
One shot back into the woods.
One eye. He still has both arms for now.
No, he lost the arm last time, remember?
No,
I
that's
got it.
an
I got
eye.
that back. My arm.
He's like a starfish. It just grows right
That's
back.
right. I lose one side of something and then it grows back.
Yeah,
Well,
you
that
got
was
a
totally
burned arm.
impressive. Hold on.
9 is not going to hit, fortunately.
Do I want to use a dice for this? I think I will.
Nice.
No, I was saying I was not Mannix pre-healing.
You'd feel pretty stupid dying
Yeah.
with all your dice left, so.
13.
13 will just hit that vine.
Wow.
As you manage to find what is a pulsing vine and not just the vine wall. For
Just as much damage as my
It's
crit.
just as much damage as the crit. Yep, that's weird. Alright, so.
And you said these things don't give attack opportunity? Oh, you did not say that. I don't.
It depends if they're
The reason-
currently grappling someone or not, which I believe this one is currently grappling Theron. Is that still correct? Or not?
Yeah. He hasn't extricated himself
Okay.
yet.
Yeah. So basically, they just auto do that poison damage if you haven't extricated themselves, and they only have the one vine each. So the bottom one is currently grabbing onto Theron.
Oh, I'm
Just
safe
stupid
then.
Heal.
Yeah, do you have your second one?
Oh. I do.
You're saving that for another occasion,
The third thorny vine.
just,
pop out.
just in case. I'm gonna put that one in my back pocket.
I guess my right hand doesn't necessarily count as a bonus action, right? Right?
Oh, it's a bonus action?
Bonus action. What, is my right hand a bonus action?
Oh, it is.
I think-
That's true.
yeah,
Yeah, use
yeah,
a bonus
your
action. Your
offhand
offhand attack.
Yeah.
I wasn't looking at my HP, sorry.
Yeah. I mean that's on flavor. That's on brand for George. I think he's just
Yeah.
like currently
Okay.
just in really bad shape. He's like, I gotta get this extra damage in.
Yep.
I was enraged with that crit, so...
Yeah. See, this is what I want to do to multi and barbarian. I think it fits so well. All right, the Tabaxi will both attack. The top one will attack that vine with her sword. She yells out a
She
a
stubs
rallying
her toe.
cry. Yeah, she's still a little upset about the brother. The brother is going to keep his distance and actually get his bow out and shoot the top one. And he gets a crit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Alright. All these fucking crits.
12 damage. Yeah.
Nice.
He just yells out like in some language you don't understand. And you've like never heard him speak before, which is very odd.
Angry.
Yep, that top one looks pretty fucked, but and you can go ahead and do your auto fire damage on it because it is now the vine's turn, unfortunately.
Auto fire.
This vine is on fire.
Top vine looks really in bad shape.
Hey guys,
And-
I forgot to roll a concentration saving throw.
That's all right. It begins to slither away and actually mold back into the vine wall.
Oh no.
Can I get an attack of opportunity on it?
You sure can. What? No, actually, sorry. It didn't attack, so it's going to use its action to disengage. I'm not having it attack, so it's just going to slither back into the vine wall.
Don't let it escape.
Even though we gain no XP from monsters.
We feast on vines tonight.
That's right.
The bottom one will... I guess it's still grabbing onto Theron, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I
so... Yep, so it actually does nothing right now. It just continues to hang on to Theron and hopefully inject its poison on Theron's turn. We go to Mannix.
Among other things.
How do you think vines reproduce?
So, now I feel bad. If I were to try to extricate Theron, that would be an athletics check?
Indeed it would.
I'm no good at that.
Miracles happen, you know.
Yeah, alright. That damage is... Well, I don't want to min-max too much, but how are you feeling?
Mannix
Theron?
hangs out a notepad. Let me make some quick calculations. You do know that...
Does it feel like the next shot of poison might kill you?
Now, Mannix, your learned state, you probably know dwarves are resistant to poison.
Right.
So, you've seen these things do quite a bit of nasty damage to people, but Theron is resistant to poison, so that is something.
Do what you gotta do.
All right. I will attempt to stealth back here again.
Stealth?
Stealth. I did not have advantage on that.
Alright. Somehow, you step on a bramble, and that vine is very well aware that you're back there.
All right, fine. Let's just attack it like a normal asshole.
Yeah.
Will a 12 hit a...
12 will not quite hit a vine, in fact.
God damn it.
Mannix, just go sit in the corner.
Mannix is... yeah...
If only use your turn to do better things.
If only I use my turn to do something else. Like maybe save Theron from some poison damage. Oh well, back to the bushes with me.
Back to the bushes with me. Think about what you've done. Coalesce.
Okay. I guess I can try to save Theron. As I watch Mannix run off and...
As far as you know, you've never seen Mannix again for the remainder of this fight. Nobody has seen anybody. He just left. He left us. He left us. He's been stabbing this vine from the other side of the wall.
I got a 10.
10 is not quite good enough. You reach out and try to grab him, but Theron is like covered in this nasty, just poisonous, thorny sliminess, and he just slips out of your fingers.
She'll stomp her foot.
Yep.
Can't catch me.
Petulance.
George.
I will use my bonus action this time.
That second wind.
He's doing it, guys.
That's right. Finally doing it.
I can feel the
George
healing.
takes an extra breath. And heals for 12.
That's not bad.
And then he attacks the
Good
vine
over
with the
average.
other hand.
That was, yeah, it's a good second win.
So
9
my
is not going to cut the mustard,
Yeah.
though. There you go.
No, I changed my mind.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
want to do it. Take it back.
George sighs. Too much meditation.
Mm.
All right. Theron is still grappled.
Theron, no one saves you.
Nobody managed to save you, so the vines pulse.
At least one person tried.
At one
Yeah,
person
someone
tried.
tried.
The vines pulse and deal
My lord.
24 poison
Nice.
damage, although you are resistant, I believe, as we discussed.
Yep. Still a lot of damage.
Yeah.
It takes... No, it doesn't. Man.
You see Theron shudder and grunt against these vines constrict
just-
and the barbs
He's
go
just
in.
pulsing with like fluid that's pumping into his body. we gotta get these throbbing vines out of Theron.
It's not good. The Tabaxi will both draw their bows, keep their distance from the vines, and shoot at it. Ineffectively and ineffectively, unfortunately.
Come on, we're just whiffing all over the place with these.
This bottom one is getting to be a little tricky. So the vine is currently still grappling Theron.
Wait, did I get to go? Or is
Nope.
No, we didn't. I skipped you. Sorry. Yep. I totally skipped you. We did your damage, and then I just skipped you to the tabaxi. Continue. You do get a
Alright,
chance to do something,
We're gonna try to get out of those vines.
I guess.
Ugh.
Boy.
12 is not quite gonna get you out of the vines, unfortunately. You feel like you're real close. You're real close to getting out of those vines.
If only I was an animal, it would have made it. Okay. As my bonus action, I'm gonna move that sphere.
Okay. Slam it into the other one, I assume.
Yeah, let me see how far I can do that. 30 feet.
Yeah, you good.
Alright. But out of the way of George.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, dear heart, the chat just ratted you out.
Nah, don't worry about that, chat. Don't worry about that. just a little DM balance, that's all.
Oh, my dear and wonderful husband.
9 damage, that does a little bit of damage.
As Chris chokes on his drink. He could feel the sarcasm from Los Angeles.
Yep.
You son of a bitch.
Oh.
Yeah, for balance purposes.
No.
Balance
no,
purposes.
no. Balance purposes, my left nut.
They've had multi-attack before, haven't they?
They have when you guys were lower level.
Balance
That makes zero
purposes, my
sense.
foot. Yeah, no. This was they'll be fine.
Something action economy, something.
Something.
Mm-hmm. Now we're gonna have a player revolt here in a second.
Whatever, you people hate the Tabaxi. You don't deserve their multi-attack.
I wasn't saying anything.
They
That's fine with me.
lost their multi-attack when they lost trying to fight for you guys.
They can
Hey,
leave.
they
I
like
don't
me.
care.
They do like you. They like you so much they have not abandoned the party. Alright, where are we? Theron did his...
Shitting on the tobacco.
Damn it. That was your bonus?
Yeah, that was
Action.
all my stuff. And
Okay.
the tobacco did so.
The Tabaxi already went,
Now
right?
that
Yeah.
takes more damage.
So I think we're at Mannix, right? Because the Vine's already
Yeah.
still grappling.
Well,
Mine's
mine
over
would have
there.
taken more damage from my fireball.
Right.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, yeah.
No, that was my bonus action slamming it in. Then it started its turn. Fire on it.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I need those 2 or 3 points.
That's
you do.
right.
That vine is so wet.
It's... yeah. I'll stop making penile jokes about the Vine.
It's too late.
It's too late.
Slick to your tongue.
The line
Cat's
has
out
already
of the
been
bag, as it were.
drawn. So it is my turn now?
It is.
Okay. I will try to do the same thing again. Hopefully better this time. Hey, there we go.
Man, you just disappear from the universe. That Vine's like,
Stupid.
what the fuck? Where did that guy go?
Stupid plant. It doesn't have eyeballs. Alright.
What? What? Officer, arrest that man! Take his dice,
Honestly,
and
though,
he has
this,
to leave.
I
this is
think
kind of a bummer
You
that I
all
wasted this on a stealth and an advantage roll.
You all
Like, if I
saw
get
this.
320s, I want them in different places.
Oh, he's bitching now about all of his crits. Officer, do not even... He's incriminating himself at the moment. Congratulations.
Alright. Do I get double?
You get
Well,
to... Well, I can't say that because there may be younglings watching the show, but no. Alright, at least your damage sucked it up a little bit.
Oh, I think he should get a whole nother set of damage. for
That's
that.
That's not how... No, that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. There's no double
We're the
secret.
DM. You can make it work that way.
Uh-huh.
19.
The DM's come under fire recently, so you're lucky you're getting this crit right now. 19?
Yep.
You, Mannix is... You guys don't even notice, but every once in a while the vine seems to twitch and writhe as if in pain, and none of you are quite sure what's happening.
What's going on back there?
Yeah, you think maybe it's just like drinking up bad juice from Theron or something, because it's just like, every once in a while it just like, just twitches, bits of it like fall off. That's nuts. Alright, Kaless.
Oh, all right.
Please kill it. Or save me.
I tried to save you last time.
This is considered an emotional outburst from Theron, by the way. It's like, please kill it. Please save me.
Do you want me to stab it, or do you want me to try to save you?
Either one would probably save him.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't stand too close to the fire either.
Well, I don't have anywhere else to go.
Is that general life advice? Thorny Vines now in for Johnny Cash.
What is it like? Is it like a 5-foot radius thing or something, or?
Yes.
Oh.
I mean,
well,
we can
shit.
say it's hovering above or something. That's not a big deal to keep that out of the way.
Alright,
All right.
never mind.
I would not worry about it.
Always get too close to the fire.
Yes. Get just
Close
close
to it.
enough to the fire.
Better life advice.
How about a crit?
What in
What is
the
going on?
fuck?
Is Roll20 actually broken tonight?
I don't know what is happening. This is the cosmic universe bending towards the other way, I think.
Yeah.
Wow.
They saw what you did, DM.
They did! I'm being called out by the dice gods. They're just like, yeah! The players are having a rough time here. You know what? They're gonna get all these crits.
31 points.
What? Crit was almost double what mine was.
Well, Manic, she's a slightly more powerful assassin.
Yeah.
That's
31 points.
And a
ridiculous.
better investigator.
Oh
Yep.
God, why am I here?
Manix is very sure that was more damage than what he did. That's how good of an investigator he is. You can see that very clearly. That vine looks like it is almost shriveled and died from that assault. It is barely hanging on to Theron.
Seriously?
Yes, it is still up.
Wow.
Not massive damage either.
No, it is not massive damage.
Was it close?
Not really.
I don't think I've
Show me the
done
math.
that.
Yeah. Can you show me the formula?
You guys
please?
haven't been tracking
Yeah.
HP, so I'm not gonna tell. It was a good chunk of damage.
Alright, I did the best I could. Oh wait, I have my offhand. Hang on. Right. Oh wait, let me turn sneak attack off though. 17.
That'll
Not a
hit.
crit.
Not a crit.
For 2.
So that disproves my theory that Roll20 was actually broken. for a moment, I was considering that. Like, is it just displaying 20?
Why would it just automatically give everybody 20? That's the weirdest bug ever. That's just the ATM machine just shooting out money all of a
Yeah.
sudden. Just, here you go. All right, George. This thing looks like it is knocking on Plant's death's door. 19 will hit. George, you reach up and bring your sword down on the main vine that's holding Theron in place. It cuts him off. It cuts the vine off. Theron is released. This massive vine, just falls to the ground, and the entire plant just seems to kind of writhe and just recede back into the wall.
You gave it a Lorena Bobbitt.
Wow, my Roll20 just died.
Oh, really?
Oh, my map died.
How apropos.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a second to reload that.
Thanks for saving me. Not a moment too soon.
And I thank you, kind sir.
Oh yeah.
No, thank you.
Let me bring up my romance music.
Man is sprinting around the corner, totally unscathed.
What happened, guys?
Hey, that was some fight, huh? Luckily,
Nope.
we didn't get hurt.
No, you look around. Oh my god. George,
You saw George go down.
you did see that. He saw that and then ran. Yeah. George, as you pick up this thick, spiky vine piece that you sliced off, you feel the scroll that your mentor gave you begin to vibrate with energy, like pulsing, as if telling you your table's ready at a restaurant. And you pull it out, and you find the...
George, party of 5.
That's right. You pull it out and find the parts that you've collected so far. The horn of the Almirage, the claws of the Zorbo, and now the assassin vine are now glowing on the page, and the words begin to swirl and twist themselves into arcane letters. And you are, for some reason, able to decipher this particular writing, and it appears to be a magical crafting recipe. And you're confident that with some downtime, you will be able to craft a magical weapon using these ingredients.
Wow.
Wow.
All right, guys, let's sit down.
I mean, honestly, we could use a short rest right now.
Short rest.
I don't know if that's enough time to craft a magical weapon, but... guys, there's an alcove down here that's kind of, at least, only has one entrance.
That could work.
That's where I was hiding moments ago.
Our Roll20 is still loading, so...
I don't know. I mean, I'm unhurt, so I can stand guard while the rest actually try to, legit short rest.
I'll take that.
There's 2 entrances here.
Yeah, you all can short rest as my...
Over here.
Oh, we're in here? Okay.
Manic steps out from...
Man, I wish Roll20 hadn't died on me.
We wish you hadn't have lied to us about multi-attack this fast.
None of you noticed for the longest time.
When did that change? Did that change when we leveled up?
At the beginning of this battle.
No, it's been a while.
Well, for the longest time, we were just sort of, you were kind of hand-waving away a lot of the NPCs anyway,
Yeah.
so we just didn't notice.
Yep.
Alright, chat, stop trying to encourage George to run off when he's half healed.
Alright. I have returned.
They really are. They're like, George, go kill some grung. There's grung around.
Nearby.
Alright,
Guys, cool it. We're trying to...
yeah, you
almost
guys... yeah, River is definitely the flask slumps against the back of the wall, and she's like, yes, let's please take a rest here.
Yeah, for once I'm in agreement with the tabaxi.
Both the Tabaxi stare wide-eyed.
You like us?
No.
That's not what I said.
Leave me alone.
You.
You guys are the worst.
I'll like you guys if you get your multi-attacks back.
Glare.
Yeah,
yes.
you gotta give us a little something first before we...
Yeah, it's gonna cost you. You have to put this many resources into and fill up their character bar, and then they'll gain their next level of loyalty. You all can do a short rest here. Probably a good idea to have some of you on watch if you don't need a short rest.
I do not need a short rest, so...
Because you guys did see a lot of bad things in this area.
And I'll pop my my one side of my glasses down so I can look out down either direction of the maze to perceive if people are coming.
Okay.
Only I hit a hit. Only I had a hit dice.
You really have none?
Nope.
Oof.
We've had the long
man.
rest in a long time.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm not having it anymore.
Oh no!
Wow.
Can't give people hit dice, can we?
I don't think so.
You only get half back on
Yeah.
long rest,
On a
right?
long rest, yeah.
Yeah.
I have 1 healing potion left that you 2 could lit.
I'll drink out. I'll share some with you
Who's
there.
got 2 straws?
I mean, you can have it. I can always change it to an animal.
Yeah, he does get his wild shapes back on short rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Cake.
literally, this is my last one.
It's okay. I have short. I don't know what I have anymore. I have second wind.
Oh yeah, that comes back on short
I'm okay.
rest. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right,
Can
George.
you just do short like second wind outside of combat if you wanted to, or does it have to be like a combat scenario thing?
I can do outside combat, but I don't get it back till short rest.
Until you short rest
Yeah.
again, yeah.
All right, what am I making?
George,
Ooh.
you
I'm excited,
enter kind of a meditative state.
First time ever.
Yeah. And you like just enter a zone where you just start putting all these pieces together, and you suddenly have all the materials you need, and you're just starting to. It's almost like a comic. All of the rest of you just see like this whirlwind of like a cartoon bubble, like smoke coming off, and like you know, all those little sound effects going on. And then when you next see George, he is holding up a green sword covered in sharp barbs, which upon closer inspection appear to actually be segmented. George, you have built or crafted the Thorned Blade. It is a magical longsword. It is +1 to damage and attack. It does not require attunement, but only you can wield it. You can use a bonus action to transform the sword into a barbed whip, or from a barbed whip back into its sword form. When it's in a whip form, it does the same damage, although it does piercing instead of slashing, and it gains a range of 30 feet. And if the attack hits versus a large creature or smaller, you pull that creature up to 10 feet towards you.
Wow.
And then while it's in whip mode, the blade actually has disadvantage in melee range, so that's the reason why you want to change it back to sword form. So you got a whip blade sword, yes.
The chat is holding your like button hostage until you give the Tabaxi their multi-attack.
Curses. That's cruel.
That's the end of what's that? Brotherhood of the Wolf. His bone sword
Mm-hmm.
turns into a whip.
It's a deep pull.
That's a deep
It's a deep
pull.
pull.
Yeah, I haven't seen that movie in 10 years. I
Wow.
remember it.
All right, River Miss, stand still.
No,
Just-
you're not practicing Tabaxi.
Do you know who William Tell is?
Nope, that makes
Hold
it
this
easier.
apple in front of your face.
George, as you make it, those particular lines fade away. You still have the other remaining lines, and now you get the feeling that if you were to find those ingredients, you would then be able to make another magical thing.
All right, nice. Has anyone seen a flail snail?
I don't know
Any
what that
flail
is.
snail?
A flail snail.
I don't know.
Thorned blade.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Alright.
Only the best can wield it. Nice.
I never said that.
George is like etching that onto the side of the sword.
Only the best can wield it.
It just drops out of his hands.
No.
It's Mjolnir now. I just can't. That's actually pretty amazing. I think I'm gonna flavor it that way. If any of you try to touch this sword, it's just like literally like lead weight. You just can't even lift it.
Or no, you should do this. Where if anybody else tries to touch it, it just goes. Ew.
It immediately goes flat.
It goes flaccid.
Isn't that just what a whip is at that point, though? I mean, whips don't normally stand up.
It's not long. It's just
just
you know,
goes,
a 2-foot long sword that's just droopy.
And as soon as George picks it up again,
Yoink! Ta-da-da-da-da!
That sword knows who butters its bread.
Wow. Oh, this is the night of penis jokes.
Theron, I need another survival check out of you once you guys are ready to continue on your journey.
Really?
Can we take a break before we go on to the next one?
Go ahead and give me one more check just so I know what this entails.
We're back to business, boys.
Yeah.
Back
that's
to
better.
business. Let's see. How many of you had? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's your 5th success. Give me one last check, please. You
Please
think
don't
you're near
fail.
the entrance or the exit. You think you've made it pretty far along. And Theron,
Most of it's
you
dynamite, since it won. One that almost got us all killed. The rest have been great.
yeah.
Hey, George got a sword out of it.
Yeah, I guess that's
Did.
true. We
Got his
yeah.
spine. You finally see an opening in the maze. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and let you see this before we go on break, because you guys can start formulating how you want to handle this.
Oh, great. So it's going to be that bad, huh?
There's an opening.
I'm going to take you off the map for a second so I can move you guys around. There's everybody right there. Because I didn't know which encounters you were going to be in, so I could only prep so much. Let's see. I'll put you there, you there. Unfortunately, the way the map is, not all of you are actually going to be able to... well, here, I'll put you at the entrances so you can see it. Tabaxi, you don't have to see. That's me. Oh, that still doesn't work. Let's see. If I do this...
And that happens with this.
Oh, I know what happened. I actually did that. Okay. There we go. Okay.
Yeah,
So-
is Gillian still out wandering, just wandering the maze?
Wandering the maze.
I would assume she made it back to Vorn at this point.
Yeah, you haven't seen Gillian yet, unfortunately. Alright, so you guys aren't quite as far forward as you are on this map, so don't freak out that you're near some things, and do not move your token when I put you on this map.
Move the token.
Very explicit
Or
instructions.
everything will
what?
explode. Yeah.
What is
Yep.
the DM going to do to us?
Alright, you are here. You finally see an opening in the maze, and through it a lake surrounded by reed huts, ferns, and lily pads. Dozens of various colored grung mill about the area, talking, swimming, and eating. Rising up from a flat island in the middle of the lake is a 60-foot tall shrine made of painted mud bricks. Should have had this ready to go. Where is that shrine? There it is. That is what you see in the middle. Shaped in the likeness of a giant frog. Stairs climb into the lake shore to an open doorway carved into the frog's fat belly. Through the opening, you see what look like a pair of raggedly dressed figures locked in combat, each wielding daggers. One looks human, while the other is a goblin. They're clumsily fighting in knee-high water soaked in blood and surrounded by grung. The grung in the temple are chanting over and over as the two are fighting out. And that is what you see, and now we can go on break.
All right.
Great. We found Azaka, you guys.
Is that Azaka?
Or it looks like her.
That's somebody else, right?
Azaka had red hair.
Yeah.
Is she? Okay.
I would ask for a perception check, but for now, let's go on break.
A question for you.
It's break time.
Oh, funny.
Alright, I believe we are coming back from our break. Most of us, at least. Actually, you were the one that ratted me out about the Tabaxi multi-attack, but since you became a patron just now, we cool. We cool. We are totes cool.
So this is how he buys his way in with the players and the DM. He does something that pisses the DM off that helps the players, but then he becomes a patron of the DM.
About to say, you were the only one who had a problem with Alxi. We were all good.
Yeah.
We like the guy.
Yeah.
Hey, I like them as well.
Anything else he wants to tell us, we're good with. I mean, since we're not supposed to watch this crafting annihilation thing, if the chat cares to share.
I think that did actually come up in crafting annihilation one time. I think I discussed the fact that the Tabaxi no longer had multi-attack for a while. All right. So, as I mentioned,
they're already saying about your cadence change for the intro again.
Yeah,
I know.
Right?
Yes. Yep. By the way, I think this may be the first time we've had a patron during the live stream. So I'm not prepared to update my credits that quickly. Yeah. I believe the notification popped up while we were on break and everything too, which is very cool. So the alert. So welcome aboard. So you all are not, like I said, not quite as far forward as this. You're just now reaching the entrance. You haven't alerted anything yet. You can see there are grung immediately outside of this area. There is a large lake. Really more of looks like a pond, just really, really big. Grung everywhere, and a giant temple in the middle in the shape of a frog, and some kind of ritual combat going on in the middle between two figures with a bunch of grung, cheering and growling and croaking.
Yeah.
As grung do.
It looks to me, and you can tell me if it actually looks different than what I think it looks like.
Use your superior eye.
Yeah. It looks like they have some sort of non-consensual gladiator situation going on here.
What a politically correct way of saying that. Non-consensual gladiator situation.
We don't call them slaves. We don't like that word.
No. Or underground fighting ring or anything like that. Non-consensual gladiator ring.
What we do about it, I have no idea.
Yeah.
There's a shit ton of grung out there, and I don't particularly want to go wading into that whole mess.
Mm-mm. Well, we all know that when George does come back, he's going into that mess. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I've been here. My bad.
Yeah, we're going into that mess. George hates the grung. I don't think there's any getting out of it for us at this point.
But can there be a smart way to do it?
Not with George around.
I mean, at least you're honest.
At least you're honest. Give me some perception checks if you guys want to just scout out for a second.
Yeah.
Do you really want George to perceive what's in front? I mean, so far Theron is blocking my view a little bit.
You see a dwarf in front of you. Yeah.
Don't look, George. You won't like what you see.
Good lord. There. All right. With the fucking 20s, you all are back already. A horde of assassin vines descend upon you from the skies.
Manage his missing eye.
Theron, you recall what Azaka looked like, and you're pretty sure that figure in the temple does appear to be a human woman, but you don't think that's Azaka. However, at one point you guys hear a loud, ferocious, growling roar that sounds very monstrously tiger-like. That sounds deeper, further away from you all in this kind of lake area.
Do we like last time just release that?
Mm-hmm. Does it sound like it's coming from the north?
Yes.
Great, right through all the grung that we can see.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, we have 3 stealthy people.
I suppose, but it looks like a big open area out there.
Well, it'll be you, and when you die, we won't really care.
Oh.
We can rush after that distraction happens.
That's right.
While you guys are kind of watching this, the figures are in the middle of combat, and they are kind of it's this human woman and this goblin that you recognize as being one of those Batiri goblins. It has a kind of a different stylized mask than what you saw, but it seems like it is a goblin native to this area. And they're fighting each other. They're both wearing kind of ragged clothing, and they just have little daggers that they're fighting each other with, and they're circling each other and kind of stumbling a little bit, and all the grungs are just kind of croaking and everything. Blood all over the water. The goblin lunges, and the woman kind of steps back and reaches over and stabs the goblin in the side with her dagger, and the goblin just kind of shudders for a second and then falls into the water. And the grung continue to croak, and then all of a sudden there's like a deathly silence, and then this big orange-skinned grung wearing lots of ornamentations on his face, beads and bones, everything everywhere, comes up with a big sword and raises it up and says, "Grung, grung, grung!" And a lot, like half a dozen grung jump into the water, and you don't quite see what happens, but they look like they just tear into the fallen goblin, and more blood just seeps all over the water. And then the big one that said that lowers his spear and points it at the woman, and she drops her dagger, and she is escorted out of the temple. And you see a pair of grung meet her at the end. So all these grung kind of swarm into this body.
This scene perfectly describes, perfectly justifies George's reason for what he does.
Well, what we're saying is not... yeah.
Morale justification, the sweetest of means. So while you all are watching, you see these grung appear to escort her. And she appears a little bit like she's stumbling occasionally. Doesn't look like she's in super good condition. You can kind of see just out of the corner of your eye, they seem to lead her over to a cage over here in the corner to your west along the shore. It's kind of half submerged in water, and they put her in there, and they just kind of nod to a green-skinned grung nearby, and they walk back towards the temple.
Can you whip that cage closer to us?
Only if it's within 30 feet.
Does it... I mean, from what we can see, on the map at least, it looks just like super open area. Does it look like we could even attempt to stealth around in here if we wanted to?
You think that if you tried to walk around anywhere, it would be pretty hard to stealth. But you do note that when they enter the water, grung are not very tall, and it pretty much comes up to there. I mean, they kind of like do this weird swim thing through the water, basically. So you're not sure how deep that water is, but you think maybe you could take advantage of actually going through. It's very reedy. The map. It's not like this blue water crystal. It is like a nasty, dark-looking pond with reeds and lily pads everywhere. So you're thinking if it's deep enough, you could do some kind of a use the water to your advantage.
Yeah, hide in the water somehow.
They're frogs. Frogs in water.
Yeah.
Can I turn to the tabaxi and using thieves can't tell them they're going to stay back and only use bows?
Sure. Yeah, they understand readily, and she kind of puts a...
Especially since I'm in the back, no one else can see what I'm doing.
Yeah. They seem like they would only listen to you anyway, and they both nod emphatically, and Flask kind of absently like rubs his scarred body where all the barbs hit him. He does look like he did heal up a little bit on the short rest, though. He's no longer near death.
And does the area look open enough to where if we attacked like one group of grung, like the ones in front of us, would that like alert the whole place?
You, I mean, a lot of it depends on how quickly you could probably take them down. You could probably get a stealth surprise round on them, but if any of them are, alerted, you don't think it would take very long for one of them to just open its mouth and scream or whatever the grung do. You do recall that the green ones are not very strong at all. They appear to be just kind of worker grunts. But the orange ones are decked out like fighters, and they appear much hardier. Mm-hmm. And one of them does seem to be just kind of milling about this first area. And the temple is particularly surrounded by these orange-skinned grungs. And they all have bows in addition to their blades.
Great.
We're going to die.
I don't see how we're not.
Send in the diplomat.
What is this over here?
You notice some very unusually large frogs hanging out in a corner of the little pond lake.
It can't be bad at all.
Hello, Theron. They do look like they are beasts, so if you wanted to try to do any of your things we haven't done in forever.
That'd be great.
Yeah, they're just kind of hanging out right there.
What does it take animal handling in an hour?
It's been a while, isn't it?
Well, the way I see it, whatever we do, this little group of grung right out here in front of the entrance has got to go. Like, there's very little chance we're going to sneak in and around here without at least alerting them.
Can we, like, go back a little bit and, like, set, like, a little trap and get them to come after us? Like, jump them in this hallway versus out there?
Maybe, but I don't know how we would get them to chase us without also having them alert everyone that there are intruders.
I can do it.
Oh, God.
Guys, back up.
Can you? Because if you just attack them, that's going to be an intruder. They're going to hopefully...
I have a new plan. Let's hang out here for an hour while I observe the frogs. And then we can decide after that.
That's very Talus of you. Everybody's formulating a plan, and Theron's like, look at those frogs.
The frogs. Those are big frogs.
Man. You guys think that one's the male? Just nobody's paying attention.
Alright, guys, back up into the hall.
Alright, George, you really think you can get them to come in this hall without making them aware that they're enemies?
Yes.
Holy shit, is anybody else seeing what Reese's camera's doing?
Yeah, I was about to ask if I was the only one seeing that.
That is nuts!
What is happening?
You, like, pixelated.
Oh.
You're like a fucking ghost in the machine.
It looks the same to me on Discord.
You,
Hang on, I gotta take a picture
That's
of
you,
this.
Reese, right there.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy. There's a glitch in the Matrix.
Yeah, he's like...
It's just slowly starts warping. That's crazy.
He's one of the codexes.
He's
From
the
XCOM.
missing no Pokemon.
There you go. Yeah. While they are planning a plan, Theron, if you want to do your, which one is that? Nature check from far away. I'll let you do that.
Okay.
Which, what is that? 10 plus the BCR. Okay. Alright, Theron, you gain a giant frog shape form from staring at these
I get to swallow people.
froggos. You think frogs are capable of doing that?
Yes.
I do not have a form ready for you, so I will have to do that on the fly if we actually transform into a frog, but I will do that for you. Alright, continue with your
What
plan.
are the abilities of the frog?
Hang on, let me get your sheet.
Yes.
What's a giant frog do?
Yep, what does a giant frog do? WWJFD.
Wow. Okay.
GFD.
GF. The goddamn frog. Is that what I'm trying to say? Alright, did that duplicate? Let's see. There it is. Alright. Yeah, y'all can be doing shit while I'm doing this. Or...
I don't know what to do.
George has a great plan. Just back up.
George is a great plan, everyone.
Alright.
Alright, George, if you're gonna get them to run in, then I will step back and try to stealth and like ambush them, but I'm trusting you.
I'm gonna stealth too. I'll tell the tabaxi to go around a corner.
I'm just gonna hang out. I don't know.
Alright.
Ready surprise attacks.
Yeah,
Under
their
wild
bows
shape.
are like literally ready. As soon as you see a grung, you shoot.
Okay.
George rubs some of Theron's blood down his arm, and
How do you have Theron's blood? Wait, did I miss something? You just stabbed
Wow.
Theron?
no, I just rubbed it off just now.
Don't check.
Still bleeding a little bit.
Ah, you did.
He's been
Less-
silently collecting pieces of us his entire adventure.
I have samples of all of you in a
Hairs,
necklace.
toenail clippings.
It's terrible.
Anyway, he makes himself look like he's bleeding. So
Okay.
George is holding his arm,
Okay.
and he limps forward about 5 feet and says, "Oh, those grung I just killed really took a lot out of me. My own lonesome self here." Loud enough for these grung to hear him.
Holy
Okay.
crap.
We're all about to die.
Um,
Look at Eric's
action's
face.
awesome.
Look at Eric's face. We're all about to die.
those
George.
grung. Yeah, keep
Oh.
going.
Go ahead.
I'll say the grung turned towards you, but I'll let you continue.
Can we do a save file right here? Before...
This is a good time to save your
I like
game.
to say skunk.
This is an auto save, right?
Sure.
Frogs do have a swim speed.
George said, "Oh no, I've been spotted. Just me by myself." Oh. And he turns around and just starts limping away.
Yeah, you see the orange one raise a spear and kind of says like, "Grung, grung, 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 grung."
Oh. Hopefully they don't chase me, he
You
says
see,
loudly.
yeah, he appears to yell, but he doesn't like sound a warning. But he definitely cries for the nearest grung to rush after you.
The hunt the pathetic quarry, gambit.
That old play. All right. At what point? Well, they're gonna hit about here before they'll notice the.
I gotta back up further. Oops.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, presumably we were waiting
You-
for the.
you wanted
we
more-
were hiding-
yeah, yeah.
we
So
wanted them
explain
to
more
get,
of the plan,
Here
yeah.
before they saw. We wanted
Yeah.
to get to this intersection here before they saw anybody.
Whoa.
Okay, so I need. Well, Celeste critically failed her stealth check, so at some point they're gonna reach that point, but they're gonna see you guys as they reach that point.
Which is fine.
Well, I'll tell you what. Everybody, give me stealth check.
They also didn't know we were here, so I mean,
Well-
we're going to surprise them.
Here's what's gonna happen. Celeste just rolled hers. Everybody else, give me a stealth check, and those that beat the grung's passive perception will be given a surprise round here.
Okay.
Okay. Can I try and re-roll mine?
Only with inspiration. Wow.
Oh
you
my
guys
god!
Your rogues are not doing so
Oh
hot.
no!
My plan, it was perfect.
We'll do the tabaxi.
Plan wasn't bad. It was. We're not.
All right,
We're
both
not holding
tabaxi
up our
did
end of the
really well.
deal.
Tabaxi glare at you guys for like farting back there.
Hey, I crit failed my stealth check and still got a
So
check.
roll higher than Max. Theron actually is just barely able to roll the stealth. So we're gonna go into combat as they notice some of you. They're trying to chase after George. Right when they do, one of them like kind of yells and sees Celeste and Mannix to the side. So the surprise round here is going to be Theron and the Tabaxi get to go. And then it'll be normal initiative after that.
What size are the grung? Medium?
They might be small, but let me check. I think they're medium. Where are the grung? They are small, in fact.
Alright.
Itsy bitsy grungs. Alright, yeah, initiative from everybody, please.
Ah,
Oh, no, they shit the bed on initiative, though.
Yes!
Although that's the green one.
Oh, wow. All right, yeah.
Orange one gets to roll his own initiative. And he also kind of did bad. All right.
It's alright, he's stuck behind all the green ones.
Yeah, that's true. Lots of tight hallways here. Alright, that was the Tabaxi that rolled the 18, and they get their stealth check. And you told them to just shoot their bows at the grung, right? As soon as they popped in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. When you see the little blacks of their beady eyes.
The blacks of the beady eyes. Alright, so surprise round is going to be the Tabaxi and Theron, and then it'll be back up to the Tabaxi again. So the Tabaxi are on this shit. They are ready to unleash their bows at the nearest grung. There we go. That's a hit.
Okay.
For 6. River shoots her bow. That's a hit. For 6. The 2 arrows sink into the lead grung, and he falls dead.
Good start.
Theron also got his stealth, so it is your go now for the surprise round. Continue.
Giant frog time.
Giant
frog time. It
Nice.
sounds like there should be a dubstep drop after you say that. Giant frog time.
Let's see. Did I put that thing on the board? Why is that one not grabbing it? Huh. Okay. Let's do it from here.
Is grapple an action?
I think you can attempt to grapple someone.
It counts as one of your attacks. So yes,
right.
It's an action.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna...
Okay. Can you move that token? Does that work? Or
Yes.
I think I actually need to give it its things though. Alright, so you are an 11. Fortunately, Roll20 does not do this very easily. There we go. I'll make that an 11. Initiative. Okay, and you've got the character sheet ready?
Yep.
Alright, you can roll for hit points also if you'd like to do that.
Okay.
It's 48.
Yeah. My screen is completely black now.
Yeah.
Hey, just sweated the average.
Yep, average hit points.
Alright, I'm gonna attack the second green one. The bite.
Okay. Oh, sorry, it defaulted to initiative automatically. I should turn that off. But 16 will definitely hit.
Okay.
God, I'm having to do all. I should have set this up knowing I gave you those frogs to give it to you, and I didn't set up the damn frog form. That's my bad. I'm sitting here scrambling doing all this. Let me turn that to don't roll damage. Okay. All right. So you do 4 damage, and you have grappled that frog. So it is currently in your tongue.
Okay, so if I do the swallow, it has to be on the second.
Yes, correct. So that is another action. So you basically bite it, do the tongue thing, and it basically appears in your mouth. And then next turn, you swallow the creature.
Okay.
Wow.
So I'll put a note that this grung is currently basically in your mouth. It's a frog eat frog world out there.
Yeah.
It really is.
Alright, now we do... that was a surprise round, so we had a normal initiative. Now the Tabaxi will launch their arrows at the next frog.
Which I don't think will survive to that point, but...
We'll see. I mean, technically you moved that frog. He's in your mouth. It's just hard for me to move it right here.
Oh, yeah.
12 will hit the grung. And that will not. So a little bit of damage to the lead grung, and then we go to George, who I'm sure wants to shake hands with every grung here. I'm gonna move this. I don't know if you can still see that. So this grung is in Theron's mouth, the one with the icon that I just moved.
Oh, okay, I see it. Yeah.
What do you see?
What do you see?
I'm gonna step on top of this dead one. And jump on it a little bit.
Oops.
And then I'm going to hit him with my brand new weapon.
Yeah. Boy, that's a lot of pluses, and you just rolled so bad.
I know. Alright, I really want to hit him, so...
I don't blame you. Steady yourself, George. It's a new blade. It happens to a lot of guys. Nothing to be ashamed of.
Wasn't quite erect yet.
Nope. Not quite.
It
Takes a minute.
It takes a minute. This is what happens when Gillian's not here. 12 will hit the grung, George. You able to
Nice.
right that blade?
you rubbed it just the right way.
That's right.
Thank you. Let no joke go unsaid. George, you demolish that grung. Overpower it with the blade. Sink its blood, or the grung's blood sinks into your barbed as it drinks the. I lost the. Try to.
Yeah.
I got you though.
Yeah, you got it. All right. Something about drinking blood.
Plants drink blood.
It was
yeah,
all there.
Barbs,
Thank you.
It was
Yep, that's the gist of it.
You
That's-
tried real
pieces are
hard.
there.
all right, good. Let's
You
move
tried
on.
real hard.
On a bonus action, I'm gonna whisper to my blade and I'm gonna go flaccid.
Okay. Transform the blade to a whip form. That's it, right?
Yep.
Okay. Manix.
I have 10.
We are rated R tonight, like super R.
Innuendo is an R. You can make all these jokes in a PG-13 movie.
Yeah. And
Flaccid penis jokes. You can make those all over the place in a PG-13
You know what?
movie.
All right.
well,
I'll bring
all
on
the
a.
12-year-old boys will be giggling hilariously.
Yeah, this is an Adam Sandler movie at best.
This is an Adams. Is that what you want? Is that what you want, Christopher?
Well, no.
Just
Not at all what I want.
slow down and stop for a second and think about this.
At best.
That's what we
He
bring.
chose his words carefully.
That's what we bring here to the show. Adam Sandler quality
Oh.
jokes.
Yeah.
At best.
Damn it.
Does that
Stupid 90s.
does that yellow grung look like he is in fight or flight mode right at the moment? Does he look like he's coming at us or turning to leave the hallway?
You're not quite sure. He seems like he kind of wants to fight, but he just saw one of his grung go down, another one get tongued by a frog, which he was not expecting. So he looks like it could go either way right now.
All right.
He has not been attacked himself yet, and he seems like he wants to fight, but
We really need him to stay.
yeah, he might. You think he might be willing to bolt if things end up going much more sour.
We really need him to stay.
Stop.
Turn around and moon him or something. Get him like it's
All right.
to make him want to stay.
Mance is gonna reach into his vest, vest with 100 pockets,
How about
and from
well, not
one of those vest pockets, he's gonna take out a little pouch, and he's going to attempt to toss it right here. This little bag of caltrops.
Okay.
I don't know if you're going to require some sort of, I don't know, something to throw the caltrops to that spot. I guess you know what? I can disengage. Never mind.
I would
I'm going
not.
To, I'm going to place the caltrops here.
Okay.
where?
Do I have a caltrop? Ooh, there are caltrops. Nice.
Right there. So there's now caltrops right there.
Hang on,
and then I'm going to use my
Actually,
bonus
okay.
action. Oh, there you go. I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage and step back behind the frog.
You run up to this frog, look him in the eye, throw some like jacks on the ground next to him, and then wave and run
Bye.
away. Yeah. That's all.
because presumably he's going to just try to leave. Well, if he tries to leave. Okay, I'm done.
All right, remind me what caltrops do again.
I will roll it. I think I have it as a weapon.
Yeah, I don't think caltrops require. I wouldn't have required a roll right there. That wasn't very far.
Okay. DC 15 Dex saving throw, or they stop moving, piercing damage. And until they regain at least 1 hit point from then on, its walking speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Okay. I will have the grung. Let's see. Actually, I have to open his stat block separately. He will from here. Immediately start making his noise. It's not a huge, like, loud noise, but it's definitely disturbing because it is that mesmerizing chirr. Everyone within 15 feet of him must make a wisdom saving throw or be stunned, which I believe is everybody but the tabaxi.
George isn't.
Within 15 feet of him?
Yep. My thing.
Nope.
Yeah.
I am within 15 feet.
Yeah, dude. I'm seeing 15
You're
feet.
not? You're
Of the
50,
frog?
that grung is 15 feet. He's 20. Like, from that guy to this guy is 20. Look at that.
Dude, you're not pointing in the right spot.
The yellow guy to George?
Yeah.
Your past.
Yeah, your
George.
arrow's going fast to me. I don't know why.
Oh, am I looking at, like, an old map or something? Is George not right here?
He's right next to you.
Right there.
Yeah.
I am literally looking at a different map than everybody else then.
You living in the past, son.
I'm living in the past. Weird. Okay. Well, never mind then.
All right, everybody give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom saving throw.
Is the thorn blade a longsword? If so, does not get sneak attack unless magic. The thorn blade is whatever George was using before. Honestly, I don't remember what he was using.
I was using a short sword.
Short sword? That's fine. It's a short sword.
Because he made it. He, like, transformed his short sword
That was the
into
idea.
this.
Yeah, he basically made it into whatever he had. Wow, you guys are nailing these saves, though.
Yeah.
As
Surprisingly.
long as they're not thorns coming at you. Who am I missing? Theron.
Terrence
Yeah,
not at his disc right now.
Oh, shoot. I'm going to go ahead and roll for him, then. Let's see. Where's Theron? Just to keep things moving.
It's Theron's wisdom, right? Not the frogs.
Right, and his wisdom's pretty good. In fact, his wisdom is a +6.
Nice. Yep.
All right, everybody makes the save from the mesmerizing chirp.
Yeah. We're just pissed off now. Those vines.
Yeah, so seeing all of you shrug off the effects, the grung kind of narrows his eyes, and then he does turn to leave. And now he will have to deal with the caltrops, which is a
15
30.
Dex saving throw.
Okay.
Which he does make.
He does
All
make
right.
just barely.
Jesus.
Yeah. Oops. I guess they're still there, though, aren't they? All right. Fuck. All these things are here. You drew a bunch of individual fucking lines? Jesus Christ.
I was just drawing lines.
All right,
to
yeah.
represent
I
caltrops.
can't delete them because I'll delete my grunt. There we go. All right. Fine. All right. He yells a little bit. It's not like as loud as you are fearing, but you hear some more grung inside the nearest building come running out. And it is Theron's turn. Theron Frog, which he's not here. Oh man. I will.
He has a thing in his tongue. What was
Yeah,
he
he
gonna do
does.
with
I
it?
was gonna swallow. I was hoping he was really excited to do that. I hate to take that away from him. I was just gonna skip him and just let him do it on his next.
Well,
turn.
yeah, skip him.
Yeah.
That frog will still be in his
that
mouth
frog's
later.
not gonna. Yeah, it's not gonna deal with him. All right. Let's just go with Kaless.
Okay. How big is Theron Frog?
Theron Frog is actually a medium size. So a giant frog is like as big as a, I don't know, like a big dog maybe.
Okay.
A man-sized frog is,
Yeah,
is
maybe.
a giant frog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So,
But, like,
I'll just kind of.
Even a Peter Dinklage-sized frog would be terrifying.
Well, I know like a giant toad is actually a large class, whereas a giant frog is a medium class. So there is a distinction there.
Wait, so there's caltrops all over here now?
Did they go away or no? I mean, I presume they stay
no,
there, right?
they're still there. Yeah. It's but it says a creature moving through the area at half speed doesn't need to make the saving throw, so you could just use an extra 5 feet to step through them. They were supposed to stop the grung.
Well, I mean,
But that's if you know they're there. I mean, I'm the grung spot.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. You did walk up next to him and throw him That's why you stared him down. Yeah, and you did a little misdirection. I should have made you roll like sleight of hand to do that.
All right. Well, I don't know the caltrops are there technically, so.
Well, I would have told you if you were running down the hallway. I would yell, "Don't step on the caltrops."
So right. What caltrops?
Well.
What caltrops? Ow!
Well, I'm out of movement anyway because I had to push between you and the frog, so. So I guess I will just notch an arrow.
Yeah, you can definitely see, and you note that he seemed to be yelling at the 2 nearest tents for grung to come out, but they haven't come out yet because it's not their initiative yet. 16 will hit that orange-skinned grung.
For 7.
For 7.
That's literally all I can do. I'll just hold my bonus action to, like, disengage or something.
Okay. The grung that he summoned, just one from each hut comes out. And they both actually stand a little out of range of you, Kaless, and hurl daggers at you.
Daggers?
That'll do it.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you can you can roll a Constitution saving throw to negate the poison damage, but you do take the piercing damage regardless. Alright, so you only take 5 damage. Shrug off the poison. The other grung hurls a dagger at you.
Nope.
16. Wow, you got some killer AC.
Yeah, that always surprises me.
Yeah.
How higher AC is.
Alright, we'll assume that Theron is dealing with the grung down there in his own way.
He's back.
He's back.
I'm back. Oh, Theron's back. Alright, Theron.
Swallow that grung, Theron.
Swallow that grung.
Right.
I knew you were excited to do this, so I didn't want to take it out.
Yes! Let's make a bite attack.
Well, your bite I think already counted. So what happens here is you just swallow it.
Well,
you don't have to hit it again.
Okay. Yes.
So you just swallow it, and it begins taking the acid damage as it is digesting, as it is being digested. But I think once you swallow it, you can still tongue other things. You got one in the you got one in the chamber, and then you got one loaded.
But you can't swallow them until the other one's dead. I think.
Is there just the yellow one left?
Yeah. And there's a yellow one, and 2 other came out of tents.
I can't see anything.
It's just summoned some.
You heard the grung yell out. The yellow one kind of yelled out.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll try to
roll the.
Also, the caltrops have blocked us in now.
Caltrops have blocked us in. We can't go past the caltrops. It's all over.
Door.
Roll that acid damage because I went ahead and went with the grung already. So that one begins to be digested. Oh boy. You consume that grung.
It's immediately digested.
It is immediately, you swallow it and you just hear a rumble and you just kind of belch and you just feel that grung.
just a little cloud of green frog smoke comes.
Now, Theron, You recall that the grungs are coated in poison.
Oh no.
So
Is it? There is a difference between well, no, there's not. So, like ingested poison versus skin to skin poison.
He tongued it
It's
and
probably
ate
worse.
it. He just ate a poisonous tree frog.
Like, could you eat poison ivy and be all right? Probably not.
Probably
Probably
not.
If you're allergic to it, no.
Theron, give me a Constitution saving throw, please, after that belch.
Now, does his frog form grant immunity with that stomach transformation?
Oh, there we go.
Let me go to the books, and no, it does not.
Now.
Theron,
What?
you are poisoned.
I have. Alright, I have advantage
Oh, do tell.
thing.
Let's see, what is your
Oh,
thing?
the dwarf thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is
it's
the- what is the
advantage
dwarf
on
thing?
saving throws.
Saving throws
Okay,
against
so you
poison.
can yeah, this is that. So you can roll another straight Constitution save.
Just don't roll
Yes.
4 again.
There you
All
go.
right, there you go.
All right, so you feel for a moment things are like a rumble, like you're like I'm all right.
This is some bad Mexican food, brother.
Basically, just too much
It's like we
Taco
see
Bell. Yep.
the Homer Simpson belly roll type of a
Yeah.
thing, and then it just goes real bad, and then it just.
Man, twice we've never used your dwarven poison resistance, and then all of a sudden it is coming up like crazy in this session.
Yeah.
All right, that was the grung's turn. So now is the tabaxi. They can't, unfortunately, really get to anything. They're just gonna stay back here and have their bows ready if anything else comes through. They don't want to crowd the area. So we'll go to George.
Sure.
Yeah, Mannix.
So I
It
just
just
need.
takes. It's only 5 more feet of movement to get through. It's not a fucking locked door, guys.
Oh, we can't get through these cantrips. It's all over.
So, just so I'm clear, is the swallow action, is that like a full action?
I do believe that is a full action. That counts as, yes,
Okay.
it is under action.
And,
So-
and chat was clarifying that it does look like you do have to make another attack when you do the swallow. Actually,
Oh, really? Frog makes one.
there's like 2 bite attacks involved in.
Oh,
in
the frog
tongue
makes
and
one bite attack
swallow.
against. It is grappling. If the oh, you're right. Okay, if the
But-
attack hits, the target is
But
swallowed.
because it's grappled though, you would have advantage on that attack.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for clarifying.
Did a 13 hit?
That
The
still
13
seem-
would hit. Yeah.
That still seems
We-
stupid to me. If you've got something in your mouth, I feel like you would be able to swallow it. But I guess it can like
Maybe
hang
it's
on
just
to
like
your.
it's wriggling around.
Yeah, it's like hanging onto your like fucking tonsil
Yeah.
up there, like ah.
He has to chew.
Yes. No, frogs don't chew. You're doing it all wrong.
Theron Frog has to chew.
George, what are you doing? Oh, you're coming up to the ground.
He's a frog. He's a frog with human teeth. Has to chew his
That's what George is, like a Ninja Turtle, basically.
George is going to test out his new thorn whip and try to hit the yellow one.
Okay. That will hit the yellow one, yeah. I think it says they're supposed to be orange, but they definitely look yellow to me, too.
I want to put him right here,
Right in front?
right in front of me. Yeah.
Okay. You wrap that vine around and yank it. You want him there?
Yep.
Alright, yeah. He looks shocked as you pull this thing out and just whoosh, do this little scorpion maneuver, shove his ass over, and Colette, you just see this grung appear, like, right in front.
Excellent.
I've been preparing for this combo. George uses his other hand to hit him.
14 will hit.
He doesn't like this yellow one,
No, he doesn't.
Oh boy.
so he rears back and goes again.
Wow.
Oh boy. That hits also. Now a panic starts to settle over the orange one's eyes, and it looks like it needs to start sounding the alarm.
Go on, run away, go.
Tell your
Don't-
friends
don't-
about them. You tell them I'm coming, and the hell's coming with me.
Go ahead, I dare you to step away from me.
It is Mannix's turn first, however.
Alright, 5.
Can't
10,
forget about Mannix, guys.
15, 20.
Gingerly step over those
25.
caltrops.
That's right. I know they're there.
You're very aware.
I am going to try to rapier this.
George actively scoffs at you.
I
God,
think
please
he
get a
just-
crit here. Shut him up.
I think he just misheard me, but yeah, it's.
Oh, okay. Rapier.
Thrust your
He's going to
rapier
use
into
his
him.
rapier. He's going to rapier him.
That's right. I rapier everyone I meet. to be
Or her.
honest.
Hard to tell with the grung.
Yeah.
It's
All
a
right,
boy.
15 hits.
15 hits, indeed, sir.
You thrust it in there nice and deep.
18 damage.
Oh boy,
Close to-
that is a
Close
bunch.
to the most I can do.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. It buckles under that pain, but still stands up.
Jeez. All right. Well, then I will. Does he look really bad, or does he look like he's still got some fight left in him?
He looks real bad.
I mean, a dagger's not going to do much, but I will try to offhand attack with my dagger.
He will hit.
4 damage? It's only 3. 3 damage.
Mannix, you thrust that dagger into its side.
Nice.
Arrgh!
All right. Bends over, falls into my caltrops,
Sure.
and Mannix cheers. Go caltrops!
You know what? You did a little. That thing like just stays upright for a second, and it like stumbles backwards, and the killing blow is not your dagger, but it steps on a caltrop, and just
Yeah.
for some reason that pierces its last beating blood vessel,
Nice.
and it falls down dead.
It was the Achilles of grung.
That's right.
The old caltrops assist.
I'll take 5 this way.
Okay.
Come out.
So that one is dead now. We go to Theron Frog.
Paint me a picture. I still can't see.
There's 2 green grung up here.
Does the frog token not have vision?
I don't know. I
Yeah.
assume so, because as soon as I changed that, it was black.
Oh
Wow.
shit, dude! I'm sorry. Jesus.
I'm like, I still can't see.
The
I'm
first time
sorry.
I thought he was
I didn't
joking.
quite realize
Second
what you
time
meant
I
by
was-
that. Yeah. All right. How's that
You
work for
open
you?
your
How would you
eyes
like to have
wide.
sight again? Theron has had his eyes closed this whole time because I'm an asshole.
I'm alive.
I told you I was really not prepared to give you this character sheet.
Alright, I'm going to... Let me see if that's...
I have some sight.
Yep.
I'll bestow upon you.
I'm going to jump at that green frog and just jump over the caltrops and everything.
Yeah.
Just hop.
I love it. He's using all the frog stuff.
It's pretty fun.
Yeah. Who needs a
Alright,
bear
I'm
when you
gonna
can be a
fight
giant frog?
I'm a frog, guys.
11's not
Damn.
quite gonna grab the grung though. Hold an
Okay.
8. Kaless, that was a good leap though.
Chill up to the other side of the grung.
Mm.
Oh, right.
25.
Couldn't think past the caltrops. Stupid caltrops.
Why is everyone so mad at my caltrop?
Just hung up on these caltrops.
I'm just trying to help. You assholes.
This becomes a running gag forever. Why don't you drop some caltrops, Mannix?
Well, a 25 hit the grung.
Indeed.
If not, we're all in trouble.
That's right.
Burn.
Suddenly the rugs have super armor.
Super armor.
For 20.
Good lord, you kill that grung and its ancestors that it thought about, and its children it thought about having someday.
Okay.
There's a grease spot where that grung once stood. Just.
Dear.
25.
It's very
30.
shocking to everyone involved.
And then Do, 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 do. Ah! There it goes. How about a 21?
21 will hit, yes.
It's only a little pinprick.
Yep. 2.
I want to get him like right in the nose. Go bloop.
Yeah.
Solid scratch.
Alright, that grung is still up. It is going to use its turn to disengage and begin running feverishly and croaking.
Wow.
And it begins,
Opportunity attacks?
it used its turn to disengage.
Oh no, I did miss that part.
Yep.
Yep.
And it runs and begins croaking. Tabaxi will hit this line and will aim down the sights and attempt to kill this grung right before any of the orange ones turn this way. As they line up their bow shots. Oh boy. That one will hit.
Wow.
Alright, for 4, that one takes some damage. Stumbles into the water a bit, but still looks like it is about to alert the orange grung. George.
Finish him, George.
Punish him, George.
20.
He's trying to call his brethren.
Whoa.
Wow.
That was really bad.
That was really bad, yep. You're also stumbling trying to catch him. There's a lot of mud right here. It's getting kind of tricky. Now you did... let's see, how does precision strike work?
Hmm?
You can add it to the roll. Okay, I guess that would fix it.
But a 1 is always a miss,
One
right?
is always a miss, yeah.
Mm.
Because it doesn't let you re-roll, it just lets you add it, so I don't... Yeah, I think you're always missing with this. Unless you have something that lets you, like, re-roll it.
No, but I still have more movement, so I was just trying to be cool, you know.
Yeah.
Fix it.
So,
Always trying to be cool.
well,
Wow.
I know I'm doing pretty poorly here.
George is expending all his options.
He's so like excited about killing that last grung. He's just flailing.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
11's not quite going to hit, as Theron discovered.
Yeah, I really whiffed it.
Yep. Mannix.
Alright, let's see if I can finish this stupid grung off. 5. Wait, 5, 10, 15, 30. Alright, I can get there. 12 hits.
It's your turn to scoff at George.
That's right. Hi, George. How's it going over here?
For 2
Fucking
damage.
2 damage, though.
Wow.
Never mind. You
How's
do
this
hit him,
frog
but
looking?
he's looking pretty bad. But I mean, not as bad as 2 damage.
About 4 more.
All right, 4 more. You bury.
Jesus Christ.
You bury
We
your
just,
dagger.
like,
that took
we
like
just
8
needled
attacks to
that
kill
last
that
frog
one
to death.
grung.
Yeah.
Yep. It took forever. All right. Currently, in this half second, as that grung dies, the grung at the temple appear to be turning their gaze over here to try to figure out what's going on. What do you all do?
I'm gonna immediately just grab George and just dive into the reeds in front of us.
What? No. I'm running behind this tree.
Oh, well. I will dive into the reeds right here.
All right. Mannix dives into the reeds. George jumps behind a tree. What are the rest of you guys doing? Theron's a frog.
So Theron's probably
Right.
the best position of any of us right now.
Probably. There's frogs in here.
I'm gonna hop forward and make frog sounds and then hop in the water.
Croak loudly at them.
Make as inconspicuously as frog sounds as I can.
Suddenly you can't remember how frogs act?
He stands up on his hind legs and just starts whistling. He starts walking by.
Reach for your top hat. Like, oh wait, no, I don't have.
Nothing to see here. I mean, ribbit.
What do frogs do?
Just doing frog shit over here. All right, Celeste and the Tabaxi, what are you guys doing?
I guess I'll dive back with the Tabaxi and push him behind the corner.
Okay.
We're going back this way.
Okay. You all split like roaches when the light just turned on.
Mm-hmm.
This is a tree, right?
Yeah, we'll say that's a tree. Well, I mean, it's probably like a bush. You're probably having to like jump in.
It's a 2-foot tall bush. Shorts like his whole top half is just...
Your shell just like pokes out completely. No, it's like a big old like swampy bush, and you have to just basically dive under, and you're all in the mud, and it's pretty gross in there. But you feel like you can retract into your shell and generally be like a little kind of hump right next to this bush.
Works for me.
Yeah. The pair of them start walking over here just to kind of see what's what, and looking a little bit over here. What do you guys want to...
more. Or I make more frog sounds.
I'm going to attempt to move this direction without disturbing the reeds or whatever too much. Just try to move through the water as quietly as possible.
Give me a stealth
Don't
check,
forget to
Mannix.
use one of the reeds to breathe.
Yeah, do the, yep.
Yep. 17, that should work.
Yep.
Hopefully.
I don't seem to notice you.
10. I'll move like down, like along the coast down here.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll start heading towards this lady over here.
Okay.
General direction.
Yep. This body's just like floating in the water, unfortunately. Unless, Theron, you want to do something with it.
Oh, it is?
Yep.
Oh.
Eat it!
I'm gonna swallow that bad boy.
Theron, give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh no!
As you take one for the team.
No dead bodies here!
I'm going to force you to eat all of these grung. Alright, you stomach that one. Just live on a nice, confident belch.
Like, guys, I don't know how many more I can swallow. This is
You are going to smoke all of these grung that I found in your room until you learn a lesson.
Well, grung is a gateway drug, so...
I think so. Yeah, they appear to look over there and just kind of like shrugging for now. They don't seem like they're gonna come over.
More frog noises from me.
Yep. They generally hang around.
There's just too many frog noises coming from there.
Basically, yeah.
A constant loud croaking.
They're not going over there, but they do like definitely keep their eye on this general area. I will say that. So any fancy things will have to be done with probably some stealth maneuvering or clever finagling.
It should be extra fancy now.
Extra fancy.
Mm-hmm. Well, this lady that we saw this slave lady that we saw fighting in the gladiator pit over there.
Whoa.
Drop a hard S.
Slave. Like, wait, what word did I use?
Non-consensual gladiators.
Non-consensual gladiator over here. Which, in hindsight, were any of the gladiators consensual? I'm not sure if that was ever a thing.
In hindsight, you act like you were there.
I tried to...
Maybe I shouldn't have fitted all those gladiators together.
When I was making those people fight, were they consenting, really? This lady is over here.
Yes.
That's all I was trying to say.
She is. There's a grung over there. It's a green-skinned grung, and it appears not. It appears kind of interested in what's going on over here now because it's interested in the other ones where he heard some noises. But he appears to be basically on guard duty.
I want to swallow him so badly.
I mean, honestly, if you, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to keep doing that, that's fine.
Does your tongue have a range, or is it melee?
Oh.
Yes. How far can you stick that tongue out?
I think it's melee.
Yeah, actually, it's
Okay.
a bite. He actually doesn't even have a tongue. It's technically just a 5-foot bite.
Oh, it's a bite. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if
Without a tongue.
somebody like,
Yep.
well, maybe George with his sword, could pull that one grung into the reeds here, into the water, the rest of us could, swallow and stab it.
Respectively.
Who does?
Not in that order. It's in Theron's stomach. Stab it.
Stab it now.
Like, I'm imagining like the Velociraptors in Jurassic Park 2. Just pull them into the weeds.
You saw a way different movie than I did. This did not involve giant frogs and weeds.
Well, if people were getting pulled into wherever the tall grass.
Oh yeah, like when we're all running from the T-Rex.
Yeah, that really dumb
Like,
part where Velociraptors learn how to like duck
Yep.
and stay in.
I mean, do you think I could swallow him before he raises the alarm?
You could probably bite him before he sounds the alarm, and then the rest of us could, run up and stab him to death before he does
George
anything.
I mean, Theron could probably just hop over there. He's not going to probably pay too much attention to
right,
him.
that's what I'm
Then
saying.
just get right next to him and eat him.
Yeah,
Well,
we'd have to kill him again, but kill him before he has a chance to do anything after that bite. But
maybe I get out and I beckon him over. To the
Wait,
you like
was
what you
that?
see?
hey,
Show him your legs.
The frog's over there doing this.
Give a little shimmy.
What? What is that frog doing?
Present yourself to that grung appropriately.
Ribbit.
kill it
How far are you willing to go for this, Theron?
all the way.
Thank goodness.
I don't understand the relationship between these grung and the frogs, but I'm willing to find out.
I'm not sure.
I'm just thinking, like, you kind of just, nonchalantly walk up, bite that grung, and then we...
Nonchalantly.
Nonchalantly walk up and bite that grung. Hey,
Don't-
what's going on?
Don't wear the top hat.
Yeah, that's what I'm imagining. And then the rest of us could, like, stab it in your mouth.
All right,
Before it has a chance to,
this is the best
you know.
plan I've heard. You guys better get ready.
Can I get closer with the stealth roll I made, or would I need to stealth again?
I'll ask you to stealth again to approach this grung, and anybody else
Alright.
that wants to get over there.
Can I get out of the hallway?
I mean, sure. What would you like to do? Tell me what you want to do.
I want to go into one of the little grung huts.
Okay. You can get
Wanna
that far
envision
without
life as a grung.
stealthing. Yeah, it seems really basic in there. There's like little, really basic utensils. It's mainly everything's crafted out of like mud and some bricks. There's nothing of value in there whatsoever. They seem incredibly primitive, from what you can tell.
Well, damn it. All right. We'll pull a George and set this bitch on fire.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, hold on.
that's the opposite of.
Opposite of what? That's what George would do.
I mean, that's what. Yes.
That's what George would do. It's also like a mud. Everything is very like muddy and wet here, though, so you don't know how far fire would get you. Let's see, 13 will grant you stealth to get up there. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna. My plan is just to sort of get close enough to where when Theron bites the frog, I can just sort of very quickly and quietly walk up and just coup de grace him.
Yeah. Theron, as you approach the grung, it kind of treats you like a stray dog approaching. It's kind of like kind of shooing you away as you kind of get near it. It's not it's not super hostile, but it just kind of treats you like literally like just an annoyed animal that just came up. It's not afraid of you at all. It doesn't see you as a danger. It's just kind of shooing you away casually.
Seduce it into the reeds.
Yes. Show it your legs.
Yeah, I'm gonna sort of roll my shoulder back a little bit. Then I'm just gonna bite it.
All right.
He starts to do this big display and they just go.
Yeah. Do the rest of you want to do anything when he approaches the grung?
I'm readying my, sneak up and stab the one that he bites.
Okay. Let's see. Kalesi, you went into the hut, so you're like, oops, that's the caltrips. Stupid caltrips. Stupid caltrips.
You can get rid of those.
I did. I got rid of them. All right, so Kalesi, you're in the hut. George, you're still, huddled behind this bush.
I'm gonna wait.
Okay.
I want to see what happens. Exactly.
Let's see how this plays out. All right, so George, I will let you. I'll basically let both George and Theron and Mannix get a surprise round off here because you guys are just ready to go with this plan. You both, Theron doesn't need stealth and Mannix did roll stealth, so you guys can get this off before the grung can react. So we're not even going to be in initiative right now. We're just going to have these in case you guys can take this thing out.
Okay.
15 will hit as you reach out and chomp this grung. And I assume you're going to wait until, the nearest this grung... the grungs over here really aren't paying attention to what's going on down here. You're going to time your attack blow.
Oh, I time it, baby.
All right.
And drag it back into the reeds to me.
So it is grappled, so you can move, I believe, at half speed and drag it as part of your movement. And obviously the bite itself will do damage, too.
Okay. Yeah, I'll bring it down to the water.
Okay.
For max damage.
That is
Wow.
massive damage for that grung. So let's see. It's a con saving throw, which he fails. Maybe you can take him out with one bite attack. Yep! You literally bit down on him, and the grung just freaks out so badly. It did not expect this frog to just go completely ham on it. And the shock of taking a big bite out of it, you feel it actually go limp in your mouth. Even while you drag it. You probably still continue the dragging motion because you don't want the dead, or you could swallow it, of course.
I swallow it.
Okay.
Before Max can even get there, Max is so ready to
Yeah. Give me a Constitution saving throw, please. There you go. I should make this a compounding thing where the DC slowly gets harder and harder as he ingests more of the grung. You start feeling like a euphoria now. It's affecting you in different ways. Now you feel like you need to eat more grung to keep this high going.
I can't come down off this high, guys.
You hear George from somewhere. Yes.
Eat them.
Eat them. Kill them. Do whatever it takes.
I just go up to Mannix and just put my
big frog paw.
Yeah.
All right. Good job. Good job.
George whispers, "Eat all the fertile ones."
You lick Mannix, but you do not get the same high. You are disappointed.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
As you
Let's go to the next one.
Yep. Well, as you turn towards the woman and prepare to ask her all kinds of questions, I believe that will make a good stopping point for our session tonight, as we have carved a foothold into this grung area. Thank you.
Chat said his DC should go lower because he's gaining tolerance from exposure. he's getting used to it now.
He's getting a high off him, I think so. Thank you to Chris, Heather, Raymond, and Reese for playing. Get well soon to Rochelle. She will enjoy. Hopefully, she will find her way out of the maze for next week. Thank you to all for wonderful fans for watching. Check out roguewatson.com for recaps, patreon.com/roguewatson if you'd like to support the channel. We are live streaming our D&D adventures every week, and we will see you next time. Bye.
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 Everyone seems to be in agreement that
About the poison.
Theron is getting a resistance, not a.
Yeah, that's true. He's basically immune now. He's just getting a high. But now he's becoming addicted to it.
That's right.
Withdrawal territory now.
Exactly. Alright.
We had 19 people watching.
Wow.